Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. Will he get the EZA in the 8-year anniversary? I don't know, but I think there is a chance and it would make a lot of sense. But first it is time for the subscriber challenge. Now I want you guys to either pick heads or tails. If you win then you win, but if you lose then you lose, and if you lose you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. So pick right now, 3, 2, 1 go. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be heads. So if you pick tails then you lose, and if you lose you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. So right away, the reason it would make a lot of sense, well, as you guys know, because the brand new anniversary unit is basically the exact same unit. It's obviously slightly different, but for the most part these two are the exact same unit. One thing that I want to quickly mention about this unit is that this guy's OST is sick, and furthermore his active skill animations, for me, is honestly one of my favorite animation in the entire game of Dokkan. I really just like this guy's animation. Usually I like to skip the animations, but this guy's animations I just have to watch. And to be fair, it's been a while since I've used the unit, but if I was to use the unit I would want to watch those animations because those animations are sick. But back to the video, and not only is it the exact same unit, pretty much, obviously it's different, but in terms of the art, in terms of the character in the art, it's pretty much the same. One other reason why it would make sense is because this unit, he literally needs a Goku from the Majin Buu saga to attack in the same turn. And that is exactly what this guy is. He fulfills this guy's conditions because this guy needs that to get the extra key, and he needs that extra key because without it he'll suck. Assuming you fulfill those conditions, this Vegeta's got a lot of potential to be pretty good with the EZA. I mean, they could go either way. They could make him mid, they could make him really good. If they make him really good, obviously we're going to be hyped for that. But if they make him mid, obviously we're going to be disappointed. So hopefully, if they do EZA this guy, they don't do this. What is this? This is Physical Super Vegeta, the EZA of all time. He is that. What am I even saying? I don't know. Point is, he was a terrible EZA. Not terrible, but he was not a good EZA. Hopefully if they do EZA this Vegeta, they don't do what they did to this guy, but instead they do what they did to this guy, LRAGL Gohan. He was in contention for the best unit in the game. Obviously not anymore, because we got the 2 brand new anniversary units, but prior to that, this guy was easily top 3 in the entire game, and in fact, you can probably still make the case that he still is top 3. Honestly, at this point I would say he's either top 5 or top 6, but at this point I don't think you can argue him as top 3. But the point is, he's still really good. One of the best units in the game comfortably. So hopefully with the Vegeta, they make him on level with this guy and not on level with this guy. Hopefully they make him much better than this guy, because this guy was a failure of an EZA. Back to this guy though. In terms of this guy, like I said, this unit over here would fulfill his conditions, but there's one more unit that has the potential to be really, really good, and that other unit is this guy over here. This Goku and Vegeta, STR Goku and Vegeta that transform into Super Vegeta, this unit has the potential to EZA in the 8-year anniversary, and if they do, that would be epic. That would be epic. And then if they both EZA, you could run them as a rotation. The only issue is with this guy over here and this guy over here as a rotation is that both of them are better off in slot 2. Now to be fair, with this Vegeta you can make him a floater probably, because it's not like he's stacking defense or anything like that. So I mean, I guess you could do that, make this guy a floater, but realistically for a brand new unit you would want to run them on rotation. But to be fair though, I would be completely fine with running this guy as a floater if they make him a support unit. If they make this guy a support unit, he would be sick. So let's say for example, if you have a Majin Buu Saga Goku attacking in the same turn, this guy gives that key to the whole rotation. This guy gives himself key, but let's change that and say he gives that key to the entire rotation, and then he also gives like 30% attack and defense to the whole rotation as well if you fulfill that condition. Then I would be more than happy with running this guy as a floater. If they do that and they make him defensively really good, that would be sick, and that would be everything that I could ask for from this unit. There's one more thing they could do, which is that make this guy a slot 1 juggernaut. If they do that, then they don't even need to make this guy a floater. Put this guy slot 1, put this guy slot 2, and you've got yourself a rotation. A rotation of all time is what that would be, depending on what they do with them obviously. They could make these guys mid, they could make them really good. Fingers crossed they make them really good. To be honest though, I would way prefer they make this guy really good as opposed to this guy, but ideally I want them both to be really good. Because with this LR Goku, it's difficult to really rate this guy I think he is a top 15 unit. At the very least, he is a top 20 unit. But there were some changes that they needed to make with this guy to make him like a top 10 unit. And unfortunately, they did not do those changes. And firstly and foremostly, one change that I would do is get rid of that turn restriction and just give him a 70% chance to dodge. How about that, Dokkan? Just do it. Why not? Brand new EZA Global first. They should have broken him, but they did not, unfortunately. I mean, he is good. Like, he is really good. The fact that he's a top 15 unit contender means that this is a W EZA. I'm sorry to say, I am saying it right now, this is a W EZA. However, I will also concede that it is also very possible that this guy will not age that well, but I've made a separate video on that, so I linked that at the end of this one. So what would I want to see from this guy? Firstly and foremostly, right now, he does not raise defense on the Ultra Super or the Unit Super. So what I would say is, on both of these, in fact, on the Ultra Super, let him greatly raise defense for one turn, and then on the Unit Super, let him massively raise defense. How about that? That would be a phenomenal start. Furthermore, you can increase that to 170%. That might be a bit too much, to be fair. I don't think they usually give that much of an increase. So let's be realistic and say, change it to 150%. How about that? That's a substantial increase. I doubt they'll do it, but hopefully they do. So you can change that to attack and defense plus 10% each time key raises, and then you can change that up to at least 100%, if not even more than that. Because you have to bear in mind, they're not going to increase the stats because it's an LR, and to be fair, those are really good stats as they are. But because they are not going to raise those stats, they need to do a lot over here to make him good. Like I said, one easy thing they could do is just make him a support unit, give him dodge, give him guard. In fact, scratch all of that. Just give this guy some damage reduction. How about that? How about that? Let's say he gets 2% damage reduction each time key raises. So if you get the full 24 key, he's at 48% damage reduction. Dokkan, do it. Dokkan, I'm a genius. My boys, give him that damage reduction. So if you're at full 24 key, he's got 48% damage reduction. However, that will only be active after he supers, so he won't be a slot 1 Juggernaut, but he will be a slot 2 Juggernaut. Dokkan, I just made this unit for you. Just do what I said, and we are living. Even if it's 1% each time key raises by 1, at that point, if you get full 24 key, he'll be at 24% damage reduction, and that is at least decent. And I would take that even if it is just 1%. But Dokkan, do what I said and I will love you for the rest of the minute. And like you said, make him a support unit. And then for the active skill, honestly, you can probably just keep that the same. If not, I don't know. Make that 159% and make that 178%. I don't know, it doesn't matter. The active skill is going to be decent regardless. His link set is not the greatest. His links are not the best. In fact, his links are pretty mid for his partners. But that's why I'm saying if they make him a support unit, he'll be completely fine. But obviously I'm asking for quite a lot there. But if they do what I said, Dokkan, you would be the greatest of all time. You would be GOATs. You would be not a GOAT, but you would be the GOATs. But obviously I'm asking for a lot and I doubt they will do all that. In conclusion, just please make this guy good. How about that? And we'll leave it at that. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you failed the challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out and you'd be doing me a huge solid. With that said, thanks for watching and I will see you guys next time.